There we go. Now we appear that we do have the volume. Welcome everybody to Coffee Chat, and we're keeping it real here today. We're going to just notify a couple of people that we're on. We're going to notify Twitter that we're doing our thing. And welcome to the second week, the first season, second week, and episode 6. And there we go. Now Periscope is working great. And that's a good way to tell whether or not you got something a little bit on the crazy side going on. So we're going to cut the microphone back just a little bit. We're kind of screaming at everybody. We don't want to scream. This is Coffee Chat, not Coffee Scream, right? So just wanted to let everybody know that we are still having Coffee Chat. You know, I don't know all the reasons why, but we are. And you know, try to keep everything going, try to keep the monitors going, try to keep all the sound going correctly. And let me just show you a quick thing about Coach Dave, and let's hope that the sound works just fine on this. And that's just a little bit about Coach Dave. We'll see in a second if the sound worked on that. But that's just a little thing I put together. If you guys want a video, let me know. I do some video stuff. And there we go. That appears to have worked just fine. All right. Anyway, part of what we're doing here, or part of what my goal is with Coffee Chat, is just to get familiar and talk to you guys and see if anyone is interested in a little bit of real talk, real chat, real news. There's a lot going on. I haven't caught up on my weekend update because I sometimes just feel like it's better to relax in the morning, so haven't caught up on the weekend update and done all that. I think the camera needs to be a little bit closer, so we're going to move that up. All right, there we go. And I don't know last night if you were able to catch part of a video that I was honored. I actually feel honored when I'm able to go on other people's sites and be included in their videos, and I really appreciate people that you know, that have a real thing going on rather than just some craziness and people saying that it's a good thing. And let me see if I can find the page here, and then I'll show you. Oh gosh, I think we want to pause that. We want to go back a little bit here and see if we can catch. Here we go. All right, I'm going to show you the screen over here. This is net friending, and I was on here with some friends of mine. We had a good time talking about just some real stuff. So if you guys want to check out net friending, it's just use the @ net friending, and check them out. I'm kind of going on a few of their broadcasts and checking out how they're doing the realness of being on the internet and just presenting a real sort of a real persona instead of just faking it. And there's too many people that go on and just scroll and like and scroll and like and scroll and like, and it you can't live life by one finger. If you like it, just type in why you like it, and people will respond to that. So let me see if we have chat working. Looks like the chat is working. That's good. That's a good thing to see. And I'll switch over to my live screen there. Restream has been working on their chat modules. They've been having some glitches, and I thought it was their connection with StreamYard, so I thought I would try today without StreamYard. StreamYard is a really great program, and if you guys have not tried the StreamYard, go to bit.ly/go live with me. You can get $10 free credit if you decide to do the premium. If you decide to go pro with it and get the subscription, you can get $10 off your first month by going to bit.ly/go live with me. So I'm going live. I want you to go live too, and maybe I can come be on your show. So check it out, and it is an awesome platform to be on. And let me just say hello to everyone. That should send a hello message to all the chats out there. And let me show you where we are online. And again, all of these: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Smashcast, and Mixer. And we are on everywhere except for... thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. We are on everywhere except for Instagram today. I decided not to open up an extra window for Instagram. And besides, the show gets cut to just beyond this circle for Instagram. So it's not that exciting. And I hope to come up with a good alternative to go on Instagram. I'm not the kind of person who likes to start up my computer and then also have an extra little device over here that's going with Instagram. That's kind of a little too hokey for me. I'm an INFJ. So, as you know, INFJs, that's my personality type. Don't tell anyone. I'm an INFJ, and we tend to be perfectionists. So you can tell by the layout here that I like things to be just so. And as a matter of fact, I want to increase the amount of time that comments are on the screen. So I'm going to take it from 20 seconds on up to 45 seconds. That way when somebody pops in or follows, like over there on Mixer, appreciate the follow, then we've got more time that you get to be on the screen in front of more people. So this is something that's new that I'm trying. I'm not sure where it all is going to go, but if you like being here and you like the conversation, hopefully the conversation is going to pick up as we go on. But right now it's just coffee chat. It's 8 different places. Even though we're not on Instagram, we're on 2 Facebook places, so it's still 8 different platforms or 8 different ways you can find this show. And maybe I'll make a screen that puts that up there. And sometimes what we're going to do is we're going to do a thing called Geek Speak. And with Geek Speak, we're going to do some talking about tech stuff. We're going to do some talking about technology and all of the stuff that it's doing. And as a matter of fact, we're probably even going to be talking about recent events that Facebook has decided some things. As of just the last weekend here, last week there was the F8 Facebook conference. And it is something that happens every year. I guess it's the 8th one, I'm guessing. And the Zuck, as he's called, Mark Zuckerberg, made some decisions and some choices, and a lot of people are going to find that their Facebook reach is shortened if they don't kind of fall in line with the new, what do they call it? The new algorithm. That's what they call it. And the new algorithm is going to be that you're going to have to be more real on Facebook if you want your reach to be further out there. Hey, Jackie, what's going on? Good to see you. So you're going to have to be more real on Facebook. And what is social media about anyway but being real? So they decided on Facebook, Mark has decided that if you have things that don't make sense and aren't conversational, they're going to limit your reach. For instance, talking about the word comment, and it's even a risk to say the word comment now. I don't know. If you, I don't care about my reach, I care about the people. But supposedly, if you tell people to type their words in the blank, in the chat blank, you use that C word, comment, and you say, type in this word or type in that word. You say, there's a specific thing that I want you to say back to me in order to get benefits of a program or a freebie or something like that, then that's going to limit your reach. There are a whole lot of people out there. I was just in a conversation last night on net friending, and there are a whole lot of people out there that are now saying stuff like, if you want to be part of this, drop a 1 in the comments, drop a 5 in the comments. If you want to be in the group, drop a just say me too, or whatever they want you to say in the comments. And it's not really people friendly. It's not a conversation. A lot of people come in, they hit the thumbs up and they leave, and that's not a conversation either. So they're trying to get a conversation rolling, and it's a whole lot better if someone indicates by their words in the chat box, if they indicate, yes, I would like to have that special program, or yes, I'd like to be considered for membership, and that's a conversation. And that's what they're after. That's what they're looking for, is a conversation. They're looking for social media to actually be social instead of scroll, 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 like, scroll, 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 like. A one-fingered conversation is not really a conversation. It's just numbers. It's just data. It's just raw data and raw numbers that don't mean anything in real life. So they're trying to connect all that up and trying to be a little bit more conversational, a little bit more social. In fact, they're making groups on Facebook take the front seat, and they're making your Facebook feed take the back seat. And the feed is confusing at best. I mean, I've seen things, the very first thing in my feed is from 2 weeks ago, and then something somebody said yesterday that I'm interested in is a 10-minute scroll to get to it, and they just said that, maybe even 10 minutes ago. They just said that 10 minutes ago, and I wanted to say, yeah, I totally agree, but no, it's halfway down my feed, and I have to scroll to get it. And so, maybe it's about something I'm particularly interested in. So now what they're doing is they're taking groups, and they're putting groups as a focus. And even when I went on my Facebook app this morning, it highlighted groups with one of those little cartoon bubbles. And it said, groups, do you want to go see your groups and get in your groups and look at your groups? And it was just like, they wanted me to click on that, and it was right there in my face in a bright orange color, and they wanted me to go in my groups. And so okay. So, and what they're doing is now you see at the top, you'll see a scrolling group of squares. Like usually you see them in shopping when you see Amazon, and there's one thing Amazon wants you to look at, and you slide it over, and there's another thing Amazon wants you to look at, and you slide that over, and there's another thing. So when you look at that in groups, you see all the groups that you're in, and you can pin those groups to the front of that slider. So now your most important groups are right there at the top, right there at the very beginning. You might have to scroll if you have 3 or 4 groups that are very important to you. You might have to just go sideways a little bit, but it's right there within just 1 or 2 touches of your screen, the most important groups to you and the ones that have the newest information. And then there's a list of tabs. They're horizontal little tabs that go straight down the screen, and as you scroll those up, you see a little blue dot on the ones that have new information. So there they are, right? Those are the ones that you belong to. And then as you scroll up further than that, you'll see the ones that are suggested that are similar to the ones you already belong to, so you can easily add yourself to another group that has important information on it. So now you have a whole set of groups that really have important information. Now you don't have to scroll through your feed to get to a person that you want to get to, and talk to, and you'll see it automatically. You'll see it right at the top with very little scrolling, and you won't be scrolling for 5 minutes to get to something somebody said 10 minutes ago. And it's more social, it makes more sense, it's more conversational, and it puts people and groups together. You'll even see things that are in your local community that are highlighted that are right there that you can go to. For instance, I'm a member of a local ukulele group. Those of you who know me know I play the guitar, the ukulele, the harmonica, the piano, the banjo, and the radio. So all of those things I can find locally, and I can find a local Bible study, or I could find a local worship group, or I could find all kinds of local things that will be highlighted right here in my local community, where I can find them, go to them, and become part of a real face-to-face community. And it's based on all of that Mark is changing the algorithm for reach for all of the business pages. Pages have a different algorithm than groups do, but groups will also have a similar algorithm that makes your reach further for your group and will possibly be able to help you get more people to join your group and become a part of your group and be engaging in your group. That's what it's all about. It's all about engagement, whether or not you are going to have people engaging with you and you're going to be able to engage with them, is this new algorithm and this new way of formatting the screen so that you can go right into groups. You can go right up into the ones that have the information that's new that you need, and then you can find the ones that you want to become part of. So all of that is up and coming. All of that is something they're feverishly working on, is to make engagement a lot higher on the priority list than just merely going in and touching your screen and saying, okay, and not saying anything, not engaging, just I call it drive-by social media. Drive-by social media is becoming less of a priority to Facebook than actual engagement. So hopefully here on Coffee Chat, we're not going to have drive-by social media. We want drop-in social media. We want engaged social media. And come on in and talk. You see underneath, even though I have subscribe, like, follow, and share, I'm probably going to adjust those things so that it asks you to engage more rather than just share and follow and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. The numbers aren't near as important. The content isn't near as important as the content creator. So when you're coming in and creating content here in Coffee Chat, you're the important thing. It's not the content itself. It's not the fact that the show sits here and exists, but it's the fact that people come in and engage and talk to each other. And I believe that's my whole idea, my whole trust, my whole hope is that we have some engagement, and you can come in and you can join the show and be part of it and come in and say hi. And drive-by social media is hopefully going to become mostly a thing of the past. It'll always exist. There'll always be somebody who just comes in, says hi, and gone. But drive-by social media is going to be a dinosaur. and those dinosaurs are going to be they're going to be extinct pretty soon. And I don't know about really soon, exactly like 2 weeks, probably not that soon. But drive-by social media is something that is going to be yesterday's news. And today's news is going to start to be engagement. So come on in, and let's sit down and talk about real stuff. Let's talk coffee chat. I've always, in my starting this up, my first idea was, coffee chat. Sit down and talk about the events of the weekend, the events of the day, the little news clips or personal things that are going on, and let's talk about those and be real about them and engage with each other and make some friends and really kind of be there to support each other. So I'm hoping that works out. This is Coffee Chat with Coach Dave. We're here every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. And I'm just going to hang out here a bit and drink some coffee and see what we can do to connect with each other. And I have this other guy that once in a while when I go to take a sip or scratch my nose, I put him up there to take up my screen so y'all don't have to watch me scratch behind my ear or to gulp on my coffee. And his name is the Other Dave. Let me show you. This is the Other Dave. There he is. He's a handsome guy. Well, the coffee's good this morning. And that Other Dave, he can just be the Other Dave. And I like the little, I don't know if you guys noticed the screen wipe. It's called a Luma wipe. And it just kind of pops out from the center. And bam, that's my other wipe. That's my, I don't know what to call that one. But the Luma wipe looks like this. And it just kind of goes out from the center. And there's the other one. So yeah, it's great to have you guys pop in. And it looks like Coffee Chat this morning is going to end soon. So I really appreciate the fact that that you guys see this, and I hope that you take the opportunity to come in and say hi and just be social. I enjoy talking with everybody, and I enjoy just being here to listen to what you have to say. And let's talk about some things that are going on, and let's talk about some other stuff that is going to affect our lives. So I'm also going to change this exit screen. We're going to see if we can get away from asking people to subscribe. You're going to subscribe because you like to. We're going to get away from asking people to follow, subscribe, like, share, all of that. You'll share it if you like to. You'll share it if you're a part of it. If it's a part of your life, you'll share it, and people will see it, and they'll see you, and you can be part of this broadcast too. So I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We're going to look forward to a new exit screen. We're going to look forward to some new little flashing things down there by my name, and we're going to revamp this thing so that it is more engaging, so that I can engage with you better and be more of just transparent who I am. And if you like who I am, you'll be here, and I like who you are. So we'll see you soon. Bye.